Hey guys, Ken here from the Retro Toys Capades channel in Malaysia. On the channel today, I'm checking out the Masters of the Universe Origins Mini-Comic that came packed with the Deluxe snake face figure, MOTU's malicious male Medusa. Join me today for the review of VIPER'S Wise. But before that, special thanks to two awesome friends of the channel for always coming through with the scans, Rodibus Knight on Instagram and Rob from Masters of the Mini-Comics. Rob already has a full audio recording of VIPER'S Wise on his YouTube channel, so do be sure to check it out. Now, on to the review. A dark day has fallen over Eternia as King Hiss and his army of snake men have invaded the royal palace. But within his own ranks lies a traitor. Snakeface, the male Medusa, has turned everyone, ally and foe alike, into stone to become the one true ruler of the snake man himself. This guy, as it turns out, is a real asshole. Now, we see him laughing maniacally. That's right, okay. Striking his serpent staff to the ground to summon forth this giant worm. Or is it supposed to be some kind of subterranean serpent of some kind? I don't know, not sure. But it will remind you of the sandworm from Dune. King Snakeface then commands the worm to reveal its true form, and a Medusa-like woman with snakes for hair steps out of the creature's skin and congratulates Snakeface on his victory. Who is this woman? No idea. But the next panel reveals her to be known as the Snake Goddess. She is seen giving tribute to her new king Snakeface by building him an army of snake men. We see snake troopers hatching out of giant eggs, somehow already with the armor attached. Okay, they're not naked. They come out with the armor, and this includes the logo of the evil horde as well. Alright, is this how it's supposed to be? Or is it an animation error? I don't know, man. Okay, but this reminds me as well of the scene from the recent Wave 14 mini-comic, The Fading Fortress, which I reviewed a few weeks back. There was also a snake-like entity named Coil, referred to as the mother of the snake man, who was responsible for all these eggs, which then hatched, and then snake troopers were also seen springing forth with their armor on as well. So, is the snake goddess and Coil here related? I'll leave that for you guys to speculate on because I've got no idea, alright? Then, the snake goddess introduces the cosmic egg. Yeah, you've heard of the cosmic key, but now we have the cosmic egg, right? An artifact, it says here, of ultimate power. You know, Eternia is just filled with things and castles and places and things of ultimate power, okay? Just, overflowing with stuff like that. But this cosmic egg has been sought after by countless snake lords through the generations. And when this egg is hatched, it will unveil the black crystal of power, which gives its bearer omnipotence, okay, and the ability to control all life. Okay, man, omnipotence is already unlimited power, okay, and then you add the ability to control all life. Okay, that is just over the top, man. Okay, how can such an egg even come to be, all right? Nobody knows, all right? But as far as eggs go, this is the one egg to end all eggs, all right? The scene then shifts to Dragon Blaster Skeletor, Beastman, and Stinkor, who are all riding land sharks and who decide to crash the party. Skeletor's here for the egg as well, and Beastman just goes, "Honey, I'm home." Beastman is seen here in a rare moment of cheekiness. What then ensues are panels of seemingly wordless action. Everyone is fighting, but no dialogue is exchanged. The snake goddess blasts away at the attackers with rays of some kind. These are deflected off Skeletor's shield and then boomerang back to her, seemingly turning her to stone. The cosmic egg then hatches, revealing the black crystal of power. Everyone makes an attempt to grab it. Skeletor commands his pet dragon to get it. He says, "Dragon Blaster, steal the crystal for your master." Weirdly, he refers to his pet dragon by its action feature, calling it the Dragon Blaster instead of just dragon. Okay, anyway, we see Skeletor, the dragon, and Snakeface all making a dash for the black crystals. However, and possibly this is due to a mistake in how the artwork is presented, but earlier when the egg was hatched, It looked like it was directly in front of Snake Face, like it was right there for the taking. Suddenly, it's like 5 kilometers away and everyone is racing to grab it. Okay, but then even more suddenly, He-Man appears. Okay, he just turns up on the scene, descending down from the Talon Fighter. You thought that this was going to be one of those rare stories where He-Man was just free from the whole storyline, but somehow he gets a spot too, okay? So anyway, he grabs the crystals instead, and then he says, "Now I have the ultimate power." And then becomes this scary, like fucking terrifying looking possessed version of him that's purple and blue and crackling with 8 crystal energies. Okay, this, as it turns out, is the birth of the cosmic He-Man. Okay, I suppose that's what his name is. Possibly also an exclusive upcoming action figure from Mattel Creations, and maybe one that's more exciting than Skeletor. Okay, in one swift act of just like, I don't know, raising his hands, He-Man reverses everything that's happened. He uses his new cosmic abilities to change back everything that was turned to stone back to flesh and blood. So the entire court, okay, of villains and heroes together, everybody's back to being human again. And in one final act, He-Man decides to surrender his cosmic powers by laying down his cosmic sword. Because it says here that absolute power can only seek to corrupt. So he doesn't want it anymore. Okay, he just wants his average level of power, not the cosmic powers. Okay, there's one panel here where there's no dialogue. Rando and Man-at-Arms are just like looking at, He-Man transform back to his normal self. So yeah, okay. The last panel, this entire comic, sees all of the villains. Okay, the Snake Man guys and Skeletor's guys all running away together, fleeing together. Are they going to be working together as well? I'm not sure. But it seems that the Snake Goddess is really disappointed because she thought that Snake Face would be a worthy ruler. He's not, okay? All right. The story ends. I would say that overall, this was a pretty good installment of fresh ideas, okay? But the execution, once again, was a bit lacking in suspense. I think the flow of it was a little bit off because, first of all, you're dealing with 6 pages. There's a lot of panels here that didn't really capitalize on that well enough, I think, because there's a lot of panels without any dialogue, without any exposition that could have added more drama to the whole situation. Okay, but there's a lot of wordless panels, all right? So just wondering about that, if there's some way they could have just expanded the story a little bit more to add a little bit more tension and suspense. And one thing that got me a little bit curious was, could anyone have held the cosmic power if they just got hold of the crystals? So take, for instance, if Snout Spout, okay, had gotten hold of the crystals, could he have become, in fact, Cosmic Snout Spout? Or does it only work for He-Man or somebody of that power level? I'm not really sure, okay? But either way, let me know what you think of this mini-comic in the comment section below. Stay tuned for more. The latest mini-comic that just came with the MOTU Origins Fangor figure, Eternia Remastered, I believe is supposed to be a sequel to this. So I'm going to be reviewing that one next. Check out that one when it hits. And I'll catch you guys again real soon. Thank you and take care out there.